Hello everyone. Today we will create a simple web application that allow user to generate an image based on their input. We will be using Dall-E API from OpenAI. Next, let's see how the website will work. So I'm going to provide us some prompt here and I'll ask it to create a image. So once we submit the request, the, we'll be making a request to API. So as you can see, based on given input, it has given us a AI generated image. These are the 5 steps I have used to create the project. HTML has two sections. The left section is used to provide the prompt, which is a form, and then the right section where we will be updating the image based on the response. The next is script.js. Inside script, we have written a very simple call to our endpoint, which is API v1 OpenAI create image, and we have added an event listener on the form submit. Based on form submit, we will make a call, and based on the response, we will be updating the element of the HTML. Let's look into our Node.js code. In Node.js code, we have 3 main files, that is app.js. Then we have a route. Inside routes, we have router file, and then we have a controller. In app.js, we are using a public folder to load our front end, which you can see here. Apart from that, I have used express.json to read any JSON input coming to our Node.js request. And then I have defined my base point as API version 1 and OpenAI. And before that request is made, I am using this API limiter as a middleware. Once this is passed, it will call this router. So we will go to router file. Inside this, you can see that I have created a single route, which is a create image and which will be a post type. You can see that inside this generate image, we have exported this module and which is used here. Okay. So how this generate image will work is we first need to load this OpenAI. So to use this OpenAI node module, these are the code. So what I'm doing first is I'm requiring this that is configuration and OpenAI API. And to load the configuration, you will be loading your API key first as a part of your configuration. And since we need to secure our API key, we will be using API key in our environment file. So you need to create this file. You need to get the API key from your OpenAI console. If you are not aware of that, please check my previous video. By coming to this next, we can see here we have loaded this configuration. And once we have this configuration, we just need to write this 3 line of code, which is create image, and we are passing the prompt which is coming from the request body to us, right? And if this response is successful, we are extracting the data URL and sending it as a part of our response as an image URL. And if there is an error, I am handling the error. So that's all. The next is about the security of our website and securing it from any kind of DDoS attack. For that, I have used rate limit. So 10 requests in 15 minutes is allowed right now. And I have used helmet as well. Apart from that, we have CORS and XSS to sanitize any kind of input coming to our website. Code is available as a part of Git repo, and it will be posted in the video description link. You can check out the code and run in the local. Please follow these 5 steps. So let's run and see how it's running in my local. So the app is running on. Next, we will access the website on our local and give a command. And now we can see the image is generating. Thank you. I have deployed this on Render, which is a cloud platform. It has a free tier as well. Uh, Everyone can try it. You can create an account using your GitHub account. By logging into your dashboard, you can see that my service is running here, and I have multiple services running over here. You can click on this plus sign. You can go to web service, connect to your uh, GitHub branch, and next is you can select any kind of name here. So let's set uh, example.com. This is the domain I have chosen. Branch is master. Root directory is nothing but image creation using Dall-E, and you will be using node environment, and you have to give as a node app.js. You can use this free tier, and in advanced section you have to add environment variable. You have to give this open API key and your key here, and then you can create web services. Once the deployment is successful, you can go to your dashboard and you can access your website from here. As you can see, it is hosted on cloud, and we can still generate any kind of image here.
If you found this tutorial helpful and informative, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.